Pga Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
So it looks like he aims to beat Justin Thomas, hey? Should add an extra bit of excitement to our coverage today.
Yeah, that goes without saying, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I can't think of someone I would rather not go up against than Justin Thomas. He has every single competitive bone in good working order in his body.
Well, the closer he gets to the hole, the more determined he gets. Look out to this rival because Justin Thomas is coming for you. Can't wait to keep an eye on how it plays out. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
That dog will hunt.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 155.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That's just inside the range. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. This is a par putt. That was a gallant attempt. Bogey putt coming up here. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innesbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot, you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway. That most resembles a boomerang. Luke, you'd know about those.
But this one ain't coming back, Rich. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a shame it didn't drop, but that looked good the whole way. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Oh, just missed. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot into the third. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's heading further left than they wanted, I think. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? And here we are with the third shot. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Ooh, right by the hole. A 7-footer right here. Looking good. And that'll be a bogey. Sitting at a couple over for the event. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 6-iron here. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh my, how about that for a par? That'll help make a big move. This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Now just 1 over par. Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
Oh, lovely roll. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Hang on, Henny. Is that a bit loose?
This one looks like it's heading for some mulch.
That's really not what they were looking for.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
getting ready to play their third. Only a few shots off the pace. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Look like he's hooked this one. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Going with the 5-iron here. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. That's an awful error. Sitting at 2 over par. That's not the outcome they were after.
Now, from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Playing their 5th shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Didn't that look good for a long time? Straight out of the top drawer.
Judging it beautifully.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
Nice little par putt here.
Looking really good, this one. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently at 4 over for the day. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Setting up in the first cut here. Opting for the hybrid, I think. It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. That's disappointing.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
2 over for the day. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? From the sand, are they able to get up and down? And he needs this to save par. Yeah, fair effort. A bogey putt awaits. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Second shot here at the 10th. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. And here we are with the third shot. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Long way away from the par, though.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This one is right down the pipe. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
Now this one, this is important. This for par.
Oh, that's absolutely perfect. And it's time to recap that play.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green and two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Getting ready to play their third. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Love watching this player around the greens.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. That was a bit wayward. And looks like this one's coming straight off the cart path. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Going with the 8-iron here. Splash. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
Going with the 7. Well, it looks like it's too much club on this one. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Yes, just a bit outside there, Luke.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Good looking putt. Yeah, you'll take that. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And here we are with the third shot. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Going with the hybrid. This one's heading left, I think. That was a bit of a miscue. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, that's too bad. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for bogey.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. The second of the back 9, par 5's Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 14th. Getting ready to play their third. Time now for the fourth shot. And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Yeah, you'll take that. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, this will be a big birdie here. A good putt to make. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
And here we are with the third shot. so close. This is a bogey putt coming up. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Oh, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Opting for the 5-iron. This one should find the rough. Oh, it's a little wayward. Bouncing through the branches. It's a little wayward.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Yeah, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Oh, almost went in. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
That's a little untidy. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Yeah, nicely played. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Was on a good line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Putting for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Sitting at 12 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.